Alright, so now we're working on the body. I got my bag of Assault on Blackreach Terminators here. Let's have a look. And what I'm looking for from these guys is basically just enough information to help fill out my Mephi here. And if we have a look at him, you can see his feet here and here. Very, very small amount of feet showing through, just his, not even his shin, covered by a cloak. Shoulders, chest piece, torso, and arms. So that's what I'm looking for from these models. I'm not so worried about the lower leg section, because I'm going to cover that with the green stuff cape. Consideration number 2 is his pose. So he's going to be flying, which means I am looking for the easiest way to get, I think, long extended legs with ideally, I guess, pointed feet, because his feet will sort of be pointing down a bit as he's hovering there. So these are the leg sections that we've got, and this kind of foot with the foot outstretched gives us the kind of detail we need, which is just in that foot area there. You can see that the upper areas of the foot are exposed. So we'll go ahead and grab these feet. Alright, so those are our 2 feet. We're going to use the right foot here and the left foot here. And then if we look at the arms here, we probably want to go with equally outstretched arms, both hanging down towards the ground in a sort of angelic open sort of pose. So I'm just looking here at my parts. I've got 4 arms here, 2 the same and 2 the same. And these arms, these bottom 2 are more extended than the upper 2. So we'll go with that. So I'm just gonna take this one here. That'll be my gun arm on the right. And now we need the left arm. Well, I've got this, and I've got this, and I've got this. Okay, only 3 to choose from. That's okay. I think that we've already got a sword arm here. It's already outstretched. If I was smart, I'd go with that. Do we want to have a power fist? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. That was the cool thing about Dante. Maybe yes. But if we do a power fist, we're going to have to do all the fingers curved around. We've done that before. It worked out. Or did it? Is that because we already had one? Here's Dante's power fist here. You already had one. Oh, the plot thickens. Do we want to try and match Dante's power fist? Or not have power fist? I do not know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just go with what we've got. We could get a Oimura mold of Dante's hand and go with that. Mephiston is not the chapter master of the Blood Angels, so he doesn't get an automatic power fist. Nope, he just gets 2 normal hands. For the sake of sanity, let's go with the sword hand and the gun hand and get rid of the power fists for now. So we've got an arm and an arm. We've got feet and a feet. We need a torso, and we need a back and an upper head area. Here's some of the extra things that we have. We don't need the shield. We're running out of room here, so I've only got my box cutters. So let's just take this apart. We need to grab the... What do we need to do? We need to just get rid of this leg. So I'm going to cut down through the leg here, just beside the pelvis. Struggling a bit there, so I might just use these snips, which is definitely not advised, but I don't really need to save particular detail. 1. I always do that. I always fling them across the room. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty destructive. So I don't need that leg, but I do need this leg. So just the same thing here. Oh, hang on. Think. What I might do actually... Oh, no. I need to get rid of this. Probably would have been smarter to keep the other one. And I can afford to mangle these legs. With Dante I couldn't because all the detail would be showing, but because I'm covering this in cloth I can afford to mangle it. I guess I could just snip off the toes and just use the toes and save the rest. But I want to have the fabric fold over the body proper. So I am going to put the legs together as if he wasn't wearing cloth. And then we need to separate this area, and this was a mistake. But I'm a bit lazy tonight. So we've been hacking that apart, and as a result, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need any of this junk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Groovy. Now I've chosen this head here. I need that neck space. I need that clean break. The other Terminator heads, they're pretty meshed in there. You lose a lot of that detail. Just goes straight in there. Whereas this head is a lot more clean. Wouldn't be ideal if I was doing Dante, because I like to have that crown piece. But that's why with Dante I used the more complex Assault on Blackreach model. I think there's only one able to separate the back part from the front part and the chest piece. But I don't need to do that with Mephi because he's got his cowl around the back. So I will use this. Finally, narrowing down our parts here. Hopefully we'll get something that looks like Dante. Let's just have a look at Dante's size. We'll need to have his feet roughly here, his torso roughly there, and his arms sort of there, if we're gonna match. Something like that. Aight. Okay, that's cool. Let's get rid of Mephi for now, and we'll have a look at what we've got so far. So we've got the chest piece, we've got the left arm, the right leg, left leg, Blood Angel shoulder, we've got a blank Termi pad, we've got a Chaos Terminator vampire head, we've got a green stuff cape, goes this way, we've got our wings, and we've got our wing detail, and we've got additional detail here, our jetpack and banner pole, and we've got chest detail, right shoulder pad detail, and a miniature version of the sword. So that right there is everything that we need for Mephiston. So I'm going to get a bag, and I'm going to put it in there, and that's going to be a Mephiston bag. And then everything else I'm going to put away, lock it away, because it's not really relevant anymore. And I'll come back to it later when I'm almost done.